You always like to have very long trunks. I think you used to store things underneath the trees. There's a problem though with the locust tree. It's about 2 metres high before it starts branching out. It's very difficult to put netting over it, and we didn't get to Mum didn't get too many locusts this year. I was wondering, is a locust tree one of those trees I could just pollard or just cut it down to about 1.5 metres or even less?
Yeah, look, that's a good idea. And the easiest way to do it, well, it's a good season to do it now. You don't do it in summer because they'll suffer really bad leaf burn, and also they burn the bark and it peels off, because they're just like citrus, they easily get sunburned. But if you get inside of the plant, at the trunk with a bush saw, as well as double-handed loppers, you can work out how much you can get away just by standing there. Rather than just taking a chainsaw to the top and taking it out, start thinning it out a bit, and you can probably climb up into the tree just enough, or with a ladder, to take most of the wood out that's as thick as your arm and above 3 metres. And that gives you a really good framework on a tree that's got a 2-metre trunk. It's probably, in your case, it's probably removing more than half of the tree, but you can do that quite easily because, as you do know, they flower at the end of the branches, and that's where they settle their fruit. So, so long as you've got plenty of that sort of wood left, you'll get plenty of fruit.
So Malcolm, we can't actually lower the fruiting branches then?
No, short of tying a brick on them, which is what a lot of people do with olives, so you get the sun on the big drooping branches, and that's where they flower, and that's where the extra fruits sit. It doesn't work on a locust because they actually flower at the end of the tips, not down the wood.
Yeah, sure. It's just a very, well, it grows really, really well, and before long, it's another 2 or 3 metres above the 2-metre trunk, and it's really hard to get up there.
Well, certainly I'd be taking it the whole tree back to 3 metres.
Okay.
And you'll find you get a few funny little growths that come up from that, and they won't even have any fruit on them. But you can remove those in midsummer because they're already hard, and you'll get a shape out of it.
Thank you, Malcolm. Thank you very much.
Morning, Tony. Good to hear from you on this Sunday morning. Let's talk lemons now with John from Tranmere. Morning, John.
Good morning, Ashley, and good morning, Malcolm.
Hi.
Malcolm, I have a lemon tree which is about 60 to 65 years old, and it has had a bit of rough treatment in the past, but I've been regularly feeding it lately with a good fertiliser, and it's produced about, I'd say, 60 to 70 lemons on the tree. But they seem to be very slow in changing from green to yellow.
Yeah.
I took measurements of 4 of them, one north, one south, one east and one west, on the 1st of March, and again